What's up, everyone? You guessed it, it's Ask a Life Coach time again. Do you think women are more emotional and men are more rational? No. Well, let's say this. We do see some gender differences in society, but they're social. They're not innate. There's just humans, and human brains are remarkably similar regardless of what sex you are. But then we construe gender, and then we start to conform to some of those behaviors at a super young age, right? And a lot of times this conformity process, it's not really intentional, right? It's just, oh, this person's a boy, so we're going to give them this kind of name, and we're going to paint their room these kinds of colors, and we're going to dress them in these kinds of clothes, and we're going to give them these kinds of toys, and we're going to tell them that they're the same kind of person as these other kinds of people, and, encourage them to watch these kinds of shows, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the list goes on and on and on. So over time, do we see differences between men and women in society? Absolutely. And sometimes men are maybe encouraged to be more logical, but I think if we dig deeper there, we might question but have we really accomplished that as a society? And maybe women are encouraged to be more relational and maybe more emotionally aware. And sometimes that just gets labeled as being emotional altogether. When men are conditioned to be somewhat emotionally inept, then any emotional expression can just be really bizarre or confusing. But of course, emotions are a really amazing, healthy part of the human experience as well. Men have them. Men sometimes just don't know where to look for them. And women, of course, can be incredibly intelligent, rational humans too. So we all have the capability to be so many things. The sky is virtually the limit. Neuroplasticity is real, meaning that our brains can change in amazing ways. Society has often done some of that to us, maybe without our consent. We just got put in a certain box, and then certain aspects of ourselves got reinforced over and over and over again. But don't worry, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to learn new skills and try new things. So if you're feeling a little bit imbalanced as a human, this is the gender that I am, and so this is the way that I am and that I should be, and these are the things that I do, and these are the things that I don't do, I encourage you just to let that go and try the other things. Try all of the things. Be balanced, and life's so much better when you are. And give everybody else around you the permission to be that way as well. Don't judge somebody else, because oftentimes there are social consequences for stepping outside of these boxes. Why are you doing that? Whether that's too masculine for a woman to do or too feminine for a guy to do. And again, these terms are all completely arbitrary. So don't be that person. Be super supportive with people of any gender at any age to step outside of any of these social boxes. And you'll find that when we're safe to do so, often we do so because we're so much more complicated than these limiting, narrow parameters that we've been placed within. So I appreciate you asking the question. I hope that my answer was helpful. I'm always happy to talk about gender. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you back here next time.